So right here is my front yard flower bed. I have a ton of weeds, you guys, all throughout this bed. I have not been taking care of it as well as I should, but today is the day I'm going to go ahead and get all the weeds out, take care of the little fountain, and I'm going to go ahead and pop some mums in here. I'm going to take everything out of there, and I'm going to clean up all of the boxwoods today. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how I go about taking care of my boxwoods. Right here is a old sheet that I use to paint in the house or anything like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to line the ground with this sheet to collect all of the fallen debris from me trimming my boxwood. So right here is just a old Black & Decker hedge trimmer. Now I wish I can get the battery operated one, but right now is not the best time for me to be purchasing a hedge trimmer, but hopefully I can save up enough and I'll get me one of those. But the extension cord can be some work. So right now I'm just going to go from the base of the hedge all the way up to the top. You don't want to dig into your hedge. You want to kind of like brush over top of the hedge to give it a nice clean surface, just to remove some of the new growth and clean it up and shape it. So if you can see really closely, I'm not really digging into it. I'm just literally just trimming it and rounding it off. Now I will be using the trimmings from this boxwood, and I will be propagating some. I will show you guys a quick video on how I go about propagating from trimmings. So as I clean up the flower bed, you're going to see me take some of the weeds and put it in one spot, and I'm going to go take the purple queens and put that in a different spot, because I'm going to be propagating the boxwood and the purple queens. If you guys see how quickly it is already coming to shape, it's going to take me a while because I want to make sure that I get the details and the small pieces nicely cleaned off. And I have 3 of those that I'm going to be doing. And then on the far right side is a hard boxwood that I'm just going to basically hand trim. I kind of call it my little popsicle tree. Later on in the video, you will see why. Now I'm going to go ahead and just looking for little pieces, and I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next one. Now this boxwood right here has a little disease, so what I'm going to go ahead and do, and I'm going to go ahead and cut that out and remove that so it would not kill the tree. So the best thing to do is when you see something like this happens, go ahead and remove it so it does not spread throughout the tree. Now this is the last hedge. I'm just going to go ahead and round this one up. And here is my popsicle tree. I call this my popsicle tree because it has only one trunk. So I just pretty much just kept it just nicely hand pruned. cleaning up the base. And there goes my popsicle tree. Now I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all these weeds. Now I have some running grass and some little clovers throughout the bed and some other things. So I'm going to go ahead and clean all of that up. And as well, I'm going to go ahead and trim all of my purple queens. Now I am going to be saving them, like I said, to propagate them. So I'm just going to round them all up. These purple queens in the front is off of one purple queen. So the purple queen that is in the far front is the plant that I have cut cuttings off of and placed them here and in the backyard. And believe it or not, every joint of these purple queens will make a new plant. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish up and get all the weeds. I'm just going to get in here and trim. Everything is already coming along so nicely. Hopefully soon, maybe in the next 2 to 3 years, hopefully the other 2 boxwoods would be a great size. I did plant the other 2 soft boxwoods roughly about 2 or 3 years ago, so they should be coming along in the next couple of years to the size of the biggest boxwood I have. Now that big boxwood, I had that one since we moved here. And that was roughly about 10 years ago. Now I'm just going to go ahead and take my blower and I'm going to go ahead and clean out the bed, remove every piece of debris I can with the blower. Now I'm really blowing over here a ton because my holly has dropped quite a bit of dry leaves. So now I'm going to go ahead and blow them from underneath because I'm going to rake those up later. Okay, you guys, now I have my wheelbarrow. I'm going to go ahead and rake up all of my weeds. Now I'm really loving this fan rake. I will put the link of this product in the description box below if you guys want to order it. But this fan rake is awesome. Okay, so right now I'm just going to show you the end results, and this is how the bed is looking. I went ahead and popped in the mums. I put 3 of them there inside the water fountain. The hedges look so good. I'm so happy that it's done. Eventually, you guys, I'm going to take up all of the brick border and I'm going to redo it and get them nice and even. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I do upload a video. And remember, there's beauty in everyone's garden. And bye-bye for now.